Greetings, Mathamopoulos back again. This comment on my last video brought to attention that some of you have been wondering how do you find the indefinite antiderivative of beta to the x. Well, in this short, I'm going to dive into that. So again, to first understand the antiderivative of b to the x, let's look at something a little bit more simple. Let's look at the antiderivative of b to the x. Remembering from my last video, you can of course write b to the x as e to the natural log b to the x. Using the power rule, you can rewrite it again as e to the x natural log b. Taking the antiderivative of this rewritten form with respect to x gives us e to the x natural log b over natural log of b plus c. Remember the plus c, folks. And then you can replace the rewritten form with the original form, b to the x. Again, calling back to the previous video, we need to remember Newton's fundamental constant beat, of which we must use the classic calculus beat, which, of course, is... So, back to the problem. We can rewrite beat to the x using the first fundamental theorem of beatboxulus, covered in the first video again, as b to the x. Therefore, the antiderivative of b to the x is the same thing as the antiderivative of b to the x. Vocalized, of course, it would sound like this. The x over natural log b plus c plus c plus c. Boom.